This is the Do It Yourself Guide to Business Buying. Today we're talking about screening deals. Welcome, business buyers. What is our goal with this video, screening deals? It's to maximize your chance of buying a business by focusing on businesses that can actually close. So it's all about screening deals today. Here's the issue: we need to generate deal flow. We know that. And we need to generate enough to close a deal. But how many will it take? Do we need to feed 5 deals into our deal funnel? Should it be 10? Are we going to need 25, 50, 100? And the answer is, it's really hard to say. It's hard to predict with individual deal makers. If we were a large private equity shop, we'd have a pretty good idea of what that number is. But with the individual, it's all over the map. In my experience, it's varied from a guy who closed on his first deal. Actually, this guy closed on his first 2 deals. But for him, it was 1 to 1. 1 deal in the funnel, 1 deal closed. Another guy I worked with closed on his 121st deal. He was an absolute picture of tenacity and perseverance, but took him 121 deals before one closed. So our deal funnel, it needs to be efficient to handle an unknown quantity of deal flows. We're not sure how many we're going to have to feed in there to get a deal that closes. And we want to avoid 2 common mistakes that can derail you when it comes to your funnel. Mistake number 1 is the false negative. Those are closable deals that get screened out early. Now, that is a smaller issue for most deal makers, granted. Mistake number 2 is the bigger one, and that is the false positive, where non-closable deals consume too much time and effort, and then eventually they fizzle out. It's a very common issue for many, many deal makers. There's no right answer for an estimate on closing ratio. 40 to 1 is one possibility. There are others, as we've discussed, meaning 40 deals would be entering our funnel for every deal that closed. If this was the scenario, that would mean 39 deals would have to be processed but don't close. That could be burdensome. And it can also lead to a Goldilocks problem. We want to ensure that deal is not rejected too early or rejected too late. And just like Goldilocks, not too early, not too late, we want it just right. And that's what we're striving for. So we're looking for 0% on too early, 0% on too late, and 100% on just right. That's the ideal. What often happens instead is that many deals get rejected too late. For many deal makers, this number starts to climb. 20% of the deals are hanging around in their funnel that aren't really closable, and it might increase over time, 40, 60, whatever it happens to be. It can create a lot of problems. Number 1, we're wasting precious deal-making time. Number 2, might not leave us enough time to review the 40 deals, meaning we might never get to the deal that was going to close. We're spending too much time on deals that have no real chance of closing. Number 3, you can get discouraged and demoralized. I work with people who start doubting the possibility of actually closing a deal, and sadly, some of them give up trying and walk away. Totally unnecessary. There is a solution, and that is to avoid wasting time on weak deals that won't close. So we need to build a system to effectively screen deals. I mean, in a way, a perfect deal is a deal we can close on a business that produces cash flow. And so we need screening criteria that assess closability, cash flowing, and other important elements in the business. Now, we have 3 ways that we screen deals. Number 1, we screen the transaction or the deal fit. We want to know, is this deal closable as an LBO? Next, we screen the seller, buyer-seller fit. This time we want to know, will this seller accept my seller note? And number 3, we screen the business for buyer-business fit. I want to know, can I drive business improvement in this business? Can I improve cash flow? We've created a video for each one of them. Lots of good stuff in there. I'd encourage you to watch them. Screening also helps answer another question: what is my ideal target profile? What kind of businesses should I be pursuing? Well, if the blue circle are deals that pass our screening, and the other circle are the deals that we source, it's the intersection point that represents the deals in our funnel. How can we improve our funnel? Well, we can shift the deals we source. And as we more align them with the deals that are going to pass our screening, we're going to improve the number and quality of deals in our funnel. Now, that might seem like a blinding glimpse of the obvious, but it's not something that all deal makers do. We want to focus our deal efforts on deals that will pass screening. How do we make it happen? Build your ideal target profile, i.e. the deals that you're pursuing, on top of your screening criteria. So deal flow and deal screening work together hand in hand. Or put more simply, what kind of businesses should you target? The kind that score highest on your screening checklists. It'll be easier to see all this after you watch the 3 screening videos: deal fit, buyer-seller fit, and buyer-business fit. One last point: screening is not one and done. It is a continuous process. Every time new information is added, we will revisit screening. So keep that in mind. There are thousands of people out there that are becoming new business owners every year. Let's join them. Totally possible. Let's get after it. This is the Do It Yourself Guide to Business Buying. Today, we've been talking about screening deals, always keeping in mind that we want to learn and grow as we go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.